And like I would tell other people, history never repeats itself. That was actually another JFK or Jimmy Carter or Richard Nixon thing. History always no, it never repeats itself. It never has repeated itself. You know, realistically, what happened is basically the government or the U.S. people or some people had actually done some horrible things in the past, and they actually just then later on did some more horrible things in the future. Kind of like what they had actually done in the past. Anyway, so history didn't really repeat itself. Just a bunch of people just doing more horrible things, and not even in the same place. So, unless you count, what happened to Israel. Like I said, more than once, like most of the civilian population in Israel has been executed, or something like that. It's happened at least twice or three times. I don't know why. Israel isn't particularly important. I don't understand why they kept on. I mean, I'm supposed to be there. I was supposed to go back there, but I never did. So, anyway, it was one of the sites of one of my very old projects or something like that. It was just a wall building project because people kept on shooting cannon at this one settlement, and this one settlement wanted to be pacifistic and didn't want to shoot back because it was just stupid. Anyway, so we built a wall between them in the valley or something like that. And it might have been a dam or something. I don't know. I forget. There was a couple projects where I was doing this wall or dam or something like that because it would fill up like once a year, something like that. So it used to rain once a year a lot in the desert. I don't know. I forget. Doesn't really even matter. Anyway, whatever. Like I said, the rest of the universe, like I've said before, it was the rest of the universe, the rest of all the stars, they're just like, oh, what's over here? Meanwhile, Earth is just like, punked. Ah! It's not even that funny. It wasn't funny to the people that they did it to either. It didn't even do very well. No one even wanted to watch it. Anyway, there's all these people, just because you say something's a good movie, just because you say something's funny, doesn't mean it's funny. It might be outrageous or something. And whatever. Like I say, who am I to judge, really? I'm just Lucifer Star, the epic creator and epic builder and person who financed the Panama Canal. I was actually able to build it. So, anyway. So, whatever. And I didn't just build Panama Canal, like Belfast, Birmingham, Venice. That's why White Star Lines was going there. The big cruise ships. Meanwhile, whatever. Meanwhile, I meet a leader and I shoot him in the head. I shoot him, and then I am leader. Some black French sounding guy. Because he chained a French girl to the floor. And like I said, when he wasn't raping her, and I think she was saying ow, or something like that, or you could I don't know what she was saying. I forget. I used to have the translation for what she was saying. Anyway, he never did pick up French other than the French accent. I doubt his wife even knew which one. Anyway, like I said, I get dressed in my suit and I go to town and I do business. No, he usually just got drunk and had sex with some other girls. Eventually, I think the wife was going with him, or something like that, or maybe she just knew. I know a lot of these men, they'd go off and cheat, and their wife would sometimes cheat, and then the husband would get mad about it or something like that. I don't really know. I don't care. It's like whatever. The black mating habits in black society mattered not to me. Like I said, later on I would say, I turned my back on you. I'm done with you. And they'd be like, but I'd be like, you turned your back on me a long time ago. You turned your back on yourself. And everyone around you. And each other. Like I said, a bunch of black people with guns went around and gathered up all the black people with education saying, come to Africa. We will rebuild our old empire or whatever. Once they got to Africa, they put a gun to their head and forced them to do shit. Or I guess you could take the steroids or whatever. Like I said, they're giving people so much steroids that was actually causing brain damage. It's a lot of steroids. I don't think they had the good kind that the Germans had. I think they had the kind coming from Russia or something like that, which weren't exactly the same ones. Like I said, the Germans had the best steroids. Yeah. The Russians, not so good. Close, but not quite. Took them many years to actually get good steroids. And then, like I said, all that happened was basically JFK started doing A-frame people that couldn't put their hands close together. Was using them as his personal guerrilla squad. Or Nixon or someone. I don't know. Like I said, what Nixon did is he basically just created a clone of himself and then tried to whatever. Give his clone the life he never had. Or something, I don't know. A bunch of stupid shit. Like I said, I'm glad I wasn't around for any of it. I mean, I could tell you other things about how the history and time and space worked, or how it looked in its relevant time and space. But, whatever. I don't even care. And you would never know the difference anyway. Anyway. I say good luck with your existence. It's so interesting. Rodney thought that I would never win. You're never going to win, Brian. You're never going to win. You're never going to get them to follow you. It's like, I don't have to. I didn't have to. I'm on vacation. I'm retired. I'm 99 trillion years old. I'm sorry you didn't know the difference. Whatever. Like I would tell Rodney and a lot of other people, I'd say a lot more years have passed than you think have. I mean, whatever. Like I said, to me or to other people, like thousands of years could pass. To the rest of the world, it might seem like just a second. Or, to the rest of the world, thousands of years might pass, and to certain people, it might seem like no time has passed. I mean, it depends. Realistically. I don't really know. I was trying to get a handle on it, trying to figure it out or something like that, but, whatever. Like I said, after I've lived so long, I don't really care. Even if I hadn't lived that long, Brian and Rodney was like, it's all. It's like, even if I wasn't really that old, I still remember it, and I remember a lot of annoying things too that came with it. Yeah, whatever. Personally, I think it was all stupid. Like, whatever. Oh well. It's funny, a lot of people said the Lord said to promote tourism. It's like, that was what I said, actually. I was trying to do a tour company around the world. And I had actually been doing that probably before the black people ever. Yeah, whatever. How annoying.